Side plank is a great exercise to build up some shoulder strength and endurance. We're primarily working on our obliques, the muscles on the side of our torso. We also get a little bit of work on our hip abductors, our gluteus medius and minimus. When we get into some of the alternatives, we'll also work on our hip adductors, our groin muscles. Basic side plank from the floor. We're going to start with our knees bent, their feet behind us, and on our forearm, we're going to lift up. We're going to hold that position. If we can't hold it, it's totally cool. Come back down, go back up, come back down, go back up. We could make this slightly more challenging by straightening our legs. We're responsible for more of our body weight. So we press ourselves up. We're pressing ourselves away from the floor so we don't sink down into that shoulder. Nice straight line, nose, chest, through the knees and through the legs. Straight line this way. We're also thinking a straight line this way. Ear, shoulder, hips, knees, ankles. It would be the same on the knees, except we don't have ankles anymore. Ear, shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line. You might think about squeezing in our glutes the same way we would with a glute bridge or the top of a squat, top of a deadlift, top of a lunge. So getting that glute activation to push our hips forward to be nice and straight. We could also do this from our hand instead of the forearm. And we can play with difficulty levels by changing the angle. So we could do this up against a wall. Okay. Pick an angle that makes it the appropriate level of challenge. Or on a counter. Might use a chair. And we can do those with our forearm instead of our hands too. If we want to get a slightly different sensation from our side plank, to work the groin or the inner thigh, we'll set up in our regular side plank, but we'll lift up the bottom leg so we're supporting ourselves on our top leg. And we could hold it out. If we're somewhere in between, we might put that leg down, but still do most of the weight bearing with the top leg. Slightly more advanced than that, we're going to put our top leg up on something and do our side plank. Maybe we rest that bottom leg for some additional support, or we lift it. So lots of ways we can play with side planks to increase the difficulty, or maybe change a little bit, whether we're working the inner thigh or the outer thigh in addition to our obliques.